So it's really great to be back now. Thank you guys for watching this video. I've finally fixed my camera. I tried so many different things of fixing it so I can make videos again now. And today I just wanted to show you guys my new set of brushes which I got for my birthday. And if you've seen the thumbnail of this video, then you'll probably know which brushes they are. It is the Zoeva Rose Gold version 2. Now my friend actually knew I really wanted one particular brush, and I'm so happy because they are just amazing, like literally so good. And I've actually done this makeup look using all the brushes just so you could see what they do and how they work. So this bag is what it comes in. I love this bag. It is so soft and the colour is so gorgeous. Inside it's lined obviously, and it just makes a really good either brush bag or a makeup bag. And I've just got inside all the plastic covers that go on top of the brushes just to help them keep in shape. I also got in the set a brush holder. So this came in the actual price of the whole set that they bought, and this was a clear brush holder. I thought it was kind of cool just because I don't have one. I kind of made one myself using old coffee jar. So I thought this was a nice touch of them because I don't actually have a makeup holder. I've used them just now for this makeup look, so they're a bit dirty, but I just want to show you guys what brushes are included. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 brushes in this set. 104 buffer, and this is a flat top buffing brush, and it is super soft guys. It's so soft. This was one of the first ones that I actually touched when I got the set, and it's just amazing. I actually use this to put my foundation on today, and it's done a great job at really buffing the foundation in. You can't really see any parts where I haven't blended it properly, so this one is super great. But this one's a lot smaller than the one I used, and I think this is better because I can get more control of where the foundation goes, and yeah, just overall really good for foundation. I actually use this to put my concealer on as well, just to really pack it in to the area, and that worked well as well, even though it was a bit too big, you know, for this eye area, but I managed to make it work. 126 Luxe Cheek Finish. So this is a blush brush, I'm guessing, but I use this for powder and blush. So obviously powder first because it has no colour, and then blush afterwards. You can see this little mark here. This is obviously really soft again. It really packs on the colour. I think I added a bit too much, to be honest, on my cheeks, but it really does pack on the product in the areas that you need. All very soft, so you know, that's just another thing to think about when you're purchasing a set of brushes, like just what the quality is. And it's absolutely amazing. It is so beautifully designed as well. The handle obviously is wooden. It's got their name on it engraved in rose gold, and then this, what's this called? What this metal part of the brush is called, but it has the same little symbol that was on the bag etched onto it, so I thought that was a really nice touch. Yeah, they're just such high quality, and I washed them last night and none of the hairs came out like other brushes that I've ever had. Sometimes when you wash it, a few hairs will just fall out, but that didn't happen to any of these brushes. They all stayed in place. But yes, this is the second brush, which I really love, and I'm blabbing a bit too much right now. This next brush is my absolute favourite brush, and this is the one that I actually wanted the most out of the whole set, and this is the 109 Luxe Face Paint. It's basically a flat top thin brush, so this is perfect for applying contour. I cannot go a day without contouring at all, just because my face is really round. I just have to contour, so this was the main brush that I really wanted, because I don't have any other brush like this. This is the first type of this brush that I've got. I was going to get the Real Techniques one, which is quite similar, but I couldn't justify £25 for one brush. So this whole set included this, and it wasn't even, you know, that expensive for how many brushes you get. Yeah, I really love this one. It's great at focusing my contour in this area. When you see from the tutorial, it really does just pack the colour onto this specific area. Some brushes are either too big for my face, or whereas like I've been using this like Le Mini Bourgeois face, similar type of brush, but this is like huge in comparison, and I just think it doesn't pack enough pigment on. This is very loosely packed and it just moves everywhere, whereas this one is quite dense, so it really focuses colour on, and yes, it's just perfect for the use of contouring. Looks 234 Luxe Smoky Shader, and this is just a normal shader brush. It's very stiff, doesn't really move a lot, and it's not floppy either, so it's great for pressing on eyeshadow. And I actually used this shader with the Smoky palette just because it said it's a smoky brush, so I thought I would use this palette just to, you know, go with the name. And yes, this is amazing palette as well. This is a new present that I got for myself for my birthday. In this makeup look, I've used this shadow here, this one for my eyes, and this shade here for my inner corners, and then this to blend in my crease, and that as a highlight. So yes, this shader brush actually packed so much colour onto my eyes. I was like, whoa, like a bit too much. So I kind of like pressed it on this side and then like spread most of the rest of the product onto this eye. That's one colour, as you can see. And then I used the other side for the outer corner of my eye. It's not too big either. The shape of the brush fits perfectly into my eye, whereas some brushes are a bit too fat. I've got this one which is meant to be a shader brush as well, and just look at the size difference, it's huge. But I actually don't use this as a shader brush just because it's way too big, and I use this as a blending brush, but it's a bit too dense as well for a blending brush, so this is just a very old brush that I don't know what to do with. So yes, this is a great new eyeshadow brush for me, and this one is the 228 Luxe Crease. There we go. And this one is super fluffy, really soft. So I use this to blend out the shadows, so it's not such a harsh line, and this just fits perfectly. The tip of it is quite pointed, so you can focus that into the actual socket and just blend back and forward. So yeah, very great blending brush, super soft, and it does its job. Here's my 226 smudger brush. So this is like really small and tiny, and it's super dense as well and stiff, so it doesn't really move, which is great for its purpose as a smudger, because you don't really want a really flexible brush if you're trying to smudge eyeshadow onto the bottom lash line, because you might just get it quite far down here, and this one really focuses the product onto the tip. As you can see, it doesn't really move that much, so you can press it into this area and smudge it back and forward. It's a great smudger brush. I don't actually have a smudger brush, so I was kind of excited at using this one. I just tend to use a normal eyeshadow brush just to apply onto my lower lash line, but this is a great new brush to my collection because I love adding colour onto my lower lash line. 322 Brown Line, and this one is again a really small brush, so it's kind of, well, it's even smaller than the smudger brush. It's very dense and even stiffer than the smudger brush. And I actually did use this for my brows, and I used my usual sleek brow kit, and I put the gel side on first and then pressed the powder on top of it using this same brush. And usually I have this tiny little brush for it, which is really sharp and angled. So I wasn't quite used to using this one because it's a teeny bit thicker. It kind of created a really thick line at first, but I just blended it out and then I used my spoolie to smudge it all out. But I think it gives a more natural looking effect than my brushes in here, so I kind of like it. It's very natural looking. You can't really see any harsh lines, so maybe that's why it's kind of in a denser form and quite thick, because it's not what I'm used to. But yeah, I really liked using it for my brows. So this is the last brush, and it is the 317 Wing Liner. And this one is obviously a liner brush, and I use this with my 3CE gel liner to draw my wing. This was actually really good at lining it because it has a really sharp tip, so I could get a nice wing even though I've kind of messed it up a bit here. That was because my eyeliner's kind of dried out a bit, so it was really hard to put the product on. So it's not the fault of the brush, it's the fault of my actual eyeliner. This one is again a very quite stiff brush. You can really draw a thin line with this, if you can see. So it's absolutely amazing if you're the type of person that doesn't really like the eyeliner to be too visible. So yeah, I really like this one. I could draw a really precise, thin, fine line. So this one was really nice. So overall, I've actually really enjoyed all of these brushes. Some of them, they're new to me. I've never used them before, such as the brow one and the smudger. And every other brush is just an improved version of the ones that I already have. So all perfect in my eyes, and I absolutely love them, and I'm so happy and grateful that I received this as a birthday present. And they just look so pretty, just, you know, standing there. Even if I'm not using them, I think they just look amazing on my shelf, on my desk. I don't know if this is leather, but I think it is leather, to be honest. And yeah, just got the name here, Zoeva, and such great little touches on the zipper. Absolutely love this set. So yeah, that is just a review of the whole brushes, and I'm actually going to upload the tutorial separate to this video just because I know this is already super long, so I don't want it to be even longer. So I'm going to upload the tutorial separate, and I hope you guys will enjoy that and see how I created this makeup look using all the new brushes that I have. Thanks for watching, guys. Sorry for the massive delay in uploading videos, but finally fixed my camera, so everything is good now. So I will speak to you guys soon. Bye!